Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, with a very exciting news, at least in my opinion. For some people, it will not be good news. But Mint officials are considering new designs for American Eagles in both gold and silver. Let's explore. This comes to us from Coin World magazine, and this is something that has been talked about before, and we'll kind of look at that in a moment. But the U.S. Mint could be introducing new designs for the American Eagle silver and gold bullion coins for the first time in more than 30 years, if approval being sought from Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin is granted. The designs for each respective program have been in use since the silver American Eagle and all four sizes and denominations of gold American Eagles were introduced in the fall of 1986. The contemplated initiative was publicly disclosed March 27th by U.S. Mint Director David J. Ryder near the end of remarks delivered during the American Numismatic Association National Money Show banquet in Pittsburgh. Any changes in designs, whether obverse, reverses, or both, would have to be approved by the Treasury Secretary, Ryder said. Ryder's presentation was videoed by Rick Snow from Eagle Eye Rare Coins in Tucson, Arizona. This is not the first time design change has been suggested for the American Eagle program. At its April 8th, 2014 meeting, the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee recommended to the U.S. Mint a different eagle design for the American Eagle silver dollar reverse. The design the CCA suggested was originally submitted among proposed reverse designs for the 2015 U.S. Marshal Service Gold $5 coin. It's reminiscent of the eagle the U.S. Mint engraver Christian Goberek designed for the reverse of the 1836 to 1839 Seat of Liberty of Gobrecht dollars. The CCAC considered only redesign of the American Eagle silver dollar reverse, not its obverse nor obverse or reverse of the gold American Eagle. The U.S. Mint has redesigned the obverse and reverse in several multi-year proof American Eagle Platinum coin series, but the bullion versions in that program use the same obverse and reverse designs introduced on the Platinum series when introduced in 1997. The American Eagle gold and silver bullion coins are the most recognizable and best-selling bullion coins in the world, and that may be why some people would be resistant to such a change because of the recognizability year after year in their design. The obverse of the silver American Eagle replicates sculptor Adolf Weinmann's Walking Liberty design for the obverse of the $50 introduced in 1916. The heraldic eagle reverse was designed and sculpted by Chief U.S. Mint engraver John Mercanti, who retired in 2010. John Mercanti has went on to work as a free agent for the Perth Mint and several designs with the wedge-tailed eagles. The obverse of the gold American Eagle is adapted from sculptor Augustus Sangon's Striding Liberty from the $20 double eagle introduced in 1907. The Striding Liberty design was paired with artist Miley Busiek's Family of Eagles motif. Ryder said the Mint also investigating anti-counterfeiting options for U.S. bullion coins, which are under attack from counterfeiters. Some options could include application to the coins themselves, he said. And I do believe that is crucially important to have the anti-counterfeiting measures on the coins themselves. Very interesting indeed. I'll actually post a video to this, or post a link to this article in the video below, because the actual video of David Ryder talking, I think, is important to watch. The what happened in 2014 is the reverse for the proposed 2015 U.S. Marshal Service Gold dollar there. This design here may look familiar, as it is the design on the American Liberty 2015 gold coins and silver medals. And I think it's a beautiful design. It is probably one of the best things the Mint has done with regards to the eagle in quite some time, in my view. Wonderfully done. If they do reprise this for the silver or gold eagles, you would get no complaint from me. I think it is absolutely a stunning design. It has been used again, as I said, in the American Liberty program in 2015. But obviously, this didn't go far or go anywhere because the eagle still contains Mercanti's look. Now, Mercanti's eagle, I think, is nice on the silver eagle. On the gold eagle, the family of eagle designs, it's a much softer look than the sharpness that's on the Striding Liberty reproductions. Those reproductions on the gold and silver American eagles, I think, are wonderfully done for reproductions. They're crisp in detail, and the detail on Mercanti's silver eagle design, I think, is wonderful, and it does complement, for the most part, the Walking Liberty design. The family of eagles on the gold eagle, I've never been a fan of. It's much too soft and doesn't really flow with the Obverse design, in my opinion. And just never really been a big fan of that design. If they're going to do this, and I'm for it, I think they should come up with original designs, and as David Ryder said, timeless designs. And I think the closest thing that they've ever gotten to that, in my view, is the 2015 American Liberty designs. I think those are the closest thing to sort of really timeless designs that you can find. Even though I wasn't quite as big a fan of Lady Liberty on that design, kind of looked like a Angelina Jolie kind of look to it, somewhat cartoonish in my view. But I think if they could work on that, this eagle was great. Then they may be onto something. But I do believe it's got to be something original and timeless, and have anti-counterfeiting measures on both sides of the coin. And it should have, obviously, the ideals of liberty, freedom, and all that entails with it. I think there's ways that it can be done. There's different suggestions. In fact, I may do a video on some designs that they had proposed for the 2015 American Liberty that could come close to possibly recreating that look for the gold and silver eagles. It's exciting. I think it will reinvigorate not only the hobby, but also that side of bullion hedging with gold and silver. The classic designs are great, but leave them where they're at. Leave them as classical. There's enough gold and silver eagles out there if somebody wants those designs where they can get back ears. My view is that, yes, I'm all for this redesign, and make it original. Make the designs consistent, make them complement each other from the obverse and reverse. For me, that's a huge important factor in coin design. The reverse has got to complement the obverse and vice versa. And that is so important. And I think that's missing to some degree on the gold, and even to some gold eagle, and I think even to some extent on the silver eagle too. I think there's ways they could have made those designs work better to complement each other. And so it's going to be exciting to see what comes from this. I think the David Ryder is doing a wonderful job as Mint director to really try to reinvigorate these programs and to take these initiatives, which really should have been done years ago. He's consulting with world mints, and he's really making an effort. I think there's one big failure that happened with the 2019 Lincoln cents, how they've been handled. But that's a different matter. That's a subject for a different video. This initiative, I think, will be quite fascinating. So post your thoughts below. Do you agree that there needs to be a redesign of the gold and silver American eagles, or do you think they should stay the same? Post your thoughts below. I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.